Hi, I'm Ed Baldwin with your weekly wrap-up for Friday, October the 21st. The corn and wheat markets were lower this week on poor export sales, while soybeans and canola inched higher with a rally in the vegetable oil markets supporting that move. Good ethanol and soybean crush demand was also supportive. However, low water levels on the Mississippi River is hampering grain shipments to the U.S. Gulf and keeping a lid on prices. Well, the equity markets are trying to rally, but there are a lot of headwinds, so don't go expecting too much out of them for a while just yet. And this week, the grain merchants have switched out of the November contracts to the January, so we'll be taking a look at those this week. January canola contract this week was up. It was up $11.40 a ton, and it closed at $8.80.50. The canola market closed higher on a rally that we saw in the palm and soybean oil markets. Palm oil actually rallied to a 7-week high this week on production concerns out of Malaysia and Indonesia. The January soybean contract, well, it was up 11 cents this week and closing just over $14 at $14.04. The December corn contract was down a little bit this week. It lost 6 cents a bushel and closed out at $6.84. The December oat contract, well, it's in kind of tough right now. It's having a hard go of things. It's down 22 cents a bushel this week, and it closed at $3.76. And our December Minneapolis spring wheat contract, well, it was up this week. Actually, the only wheat up. The winter wheats were both down. Wheat was up. Spring wheat was up 8 cents a bushel and closed at $9.62. The wheat, well, it continues to be volatile in two-sided trade, as uncertainty about extending that trade corridor in the Black Sea and the drought in the U.S. Southern Plains is being tempered by the forecast for a much larger crop out of Russia and, of course, the very strong U.S. dollar. Speaking of the dollar, our Canadian dollar this week was up. It's up 116 basis points, and it closed at 73.16. Crude oil as well was up, but it was trading back and forth quite a bit and struggling a little bit, but it did manage to finish higher, up 37 cents a barrel, closing out at 85.02. For next week, well, we have had a good week of harvesting, with most areas down to about 10% left or wrapping up. Corn is starting to come off in Manitoba, and the field work is getting done. Well, now that January canola is the month to watch, we'll be looking for that contract to work its way up towards that $900 level and provide us maybe with some more opportunities at $20. And for spring wheat, well, we're going to look for that December spring wheat contract to continue to hold in that $9.50 to $9.60 area and work its way towards $10. I'm Ed Baldwin with your weekly wrap-up for Friday, October the 21st.